Situation room happening now, a renewed uprising in Iran. What is behind the bloody protests in the streets of Tehran and how the challenged Islamic Republic is responding to this. And a personal perspective. Al-Qaeda calls him a brother who carried out an heroic attack. We're going to talk with a former classmate who called him a friend. And we'll focus on the Nigerian who tried to blow up a Christmas flight to Detroit. Wolf Blitzer's off today. I'm Suzanne Malveaux, and you're in the Situation Room. Well, if you thought travel security was cumbersome before, be ready for even longer, slower lines and fresh restrictions. After the attempted airliner attack on Christmas Day, behavior experts are expected to be used as a new security measure. Our CNN's Brian Todd, he went to Reagan National Airport to find out what those experts would be looking for.
Suzanne, CNN has confirmed that there were no air marshals aboard that Christmas Day flight where the suspect allegedly tried to ignite an explosive device, but we're also told by the Department of Homeland Security that there are more air marshals on more flights now since that day. Now, I talked to current and former air marshals who say that behavior recognition is going to have to be a big part of what the marshals are looking for. They've been doing that, but they want to push for more of that kind of training. And specifically what we're talking about, according to these current and former marshals, is recognizing certain behaviors of passengers that may be alone. Suspicious behavior. They don't want to go into too many specifics, but people who are traveling alone, who appear nervous, who are staring off into the distance, things like that generally. We also talked to Rafi Ron. He is a former Israeli air marshal, former head of security at Ben Gurion International Airport. He has been pushing for a certain type of training, not just for security people, but for people who work areas like this one behind me.
Our most important asset when it comes to detection of suspicious behavior are all the employees that we have all over the airport. The presence of security personnel and law enforcement people is extremely limited.
So you're talking ticket counter people?
I'm talking ticket counter people. I'm talking about the janitors who are cleaning our restrooms. I'm talking about the people at the parking lot. I'm talking about the people on the curbside. These are the people that are so familiar with the regular activities and will immediately recognize irregularities when they take place.
Rafi Ron says those are airport employees who can see passengers in areas of the airport that he just mentioned, places like bathrooms and other corners where there aren't security cameras around, where there may not be security personnel around, but where suspicious behavior can take place. He makes a very strong point that this is not racial profiling that we're talking about here. This is behavioral profiling. It can come from just about anyone. It's the kind of, facial recognition, behavioral recognition, body language that you're looking for, not the color of a person's skin, their gender, or anything else. Suzanne?
All right, Brian Todd. Thank you, Brian.